What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now and Ever, and welcome back to a Miggles update. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Okay, so as we stand right now, Mr. Miggles is currently sitting at an $8.47 million market cap. And honestly, if you look at price action, we've really just been trading sideways for the last few weeks. That kind of tells you that we could be close to finding a bottom. Now, is that guaranteed? Absolutely not. At the end of the day, this is the meme coin market. Anything can happen. And especially when it comes to meme coins of this size, a couple large buys and a couple large sells can majorly impact price action. But as we stand right now, price action is starting to flatten out. If we come over here and we take a look at the crypto market as a whole, we are still very indecisive right now. If you look at Bitcoin, it's currently at 90,300. If you look at Ethereum, it's 3,100. And if you look at the fear and greed index, we're still showing fear. We're at 25. In general, when the entire crypto market is indecisive, you're going to see a lot of indecision with projects like Mr. Miggles. And I know a lot of people out there are getting kind of worried with Mr. Miggles price action, and they're asking me personally if I'm still bullish on this project. For me, the answer is absolutely yes. I know price action might not be going our way right now, but I still think this is easily one of the strongest projects on Basechain. So ultimately, in my opinion, it comes down to whether or not you believe in Base long term. If you believe in Basechain, then I think Mr. Miggles is still a phenomenal play. They have more partnerships and collaborations than almost any project on this chain. They are constantly networking, which is awesome to see, and I have always loved that about Mr. Miggles. They are never short with their networking opportunities. So eventually, I do think that this is all going to come to fruition for this project. And they've also been talking in the Telegram about how they're in talks with another market maker. I know a lot of people have been asking about the market maker situation because the contract with Wintermute ended. So that right there is a reason that it's very important for you guys to join the Miggles Telegram, especially if you are invested in this project. But in general, there hasn't really been any major updates with Mr. Miggles specifically right now. Today isn't going to be a super long video, so I am just going to quickly go over some Bitcoin technical analysis. I just want to make sure you guys understand kind of where we're sitting from an overall market standpoint. So when you look at Bitcoin on the monthly time frame, the first thing you'll notice is that we're still holding above the 21 monthly moving average. In addition, if you look at price action, we're swinging up into a higher low and the RSI swinging down into a lower low, which is a strong Class A bullish divergence. This oftentimes can signal that a local bottom is near. And just understand, this is the monthly time frame. It is a much larger time frame. If you look at the weekly, we also look very bullish. If you look at the weekly time frame, the RSI and stochastics are extremely oversold right now. Look throughout Bitcoin's history at when we've had extremely oversold RSI and an extremely oversold stochastics. The last time the RSI was this oversold was in 2022 when Bitcoin was around $16,000 a coin. So that right there should tell you that there are some major opportunities in the market. And the reality is that if Bitcoin and the rest of the market break out, naturally it's going to have a positive impact on a project like Mr. Miggles. Now, the other thing you need to understand though is that the next FOMC meeting is on December 10th. Right now, Polymarket is predicting like a 93% chance that we get rate cuts yet again. And we also know that quantitative tightening ended on December 1st, and there are a lot of rumors right now with quantitative easing. There is a chance that we get some excellent news here in a couple days. And that could be part of the reason that the market is still very indecisive right now. The market is just not certain what's going to happen with market conditions. But again, I cannot stress enough right now, there are so many huge opportunities in this space. It doesn't even just have to be meme coins like Mr. Miggles. If you look at some of these top projects, they are down significantly. You guys know that I love to show you SWE because it's been one of the strongest projects this cycle. SWE is down 70% from its all-time high a year ago. If you do want to look at meme coins, look at something like Pepe, which has been one of the strongest meme coins this cycle, if not the strongest meme coin in this cycle. And Pepe specifically is down 83% from its all-time high 1 year ago. So do not let these opportunities slip through your fingers. Historically speaking, it has almost always been profitable to buy the extreme fear. And just a couple weeks ago, we were all the way down at 10 on the fear and greed index. We had not seen those levels since 2022. But that's about all I have for you guys today. As I said, today wasn't going to be a super long update. Just understand where we're at with the market, and there are huge opportunities out there. So if you guys are interested in getting into projects super early like Mr. Miggles in the future, then I always recommend taking a look at my Discord. As you guys know, I first posted Mr. Miggles in my Discord on day 1. So if this is the kind of community that you'd like to be a part of, you can find the link right here on my YouTube homepage, and I'd love to have you guys in here with us. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments how you guys are feeling about Mr. Miggles. If you enjoyed this content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.